So I woke up and they're talking about why I don't always tell you everything they're saying. Well, as you already know, some things they're talking about make absolutely no sense. But some things I can go online, and I said in a previous video, I'll do that. I'll try to find what exactly, like, what do the things they say have in common, and then try to look it up. And I did that with the video that's already uploaded about Gen X, which I am, dating versus modern dating. And I found that some people are saying the same things that they're talking about. So they keep going over the fact that I said that I found that I usually am not interested in what the younger generations are doing just because I'm not around younger people. But I'm finding it interesting to hear modern dating. And I, of course, think about it in terms of how simple dating should be. Okay. So they are going on and on about the fact that I said at some point I enjoyed watching the videos about modern dating. And so they said, well, the people seem older, like 30 something. Well, I'm 51. I'll be 52 in December. I mean, like only a matter of weeks, I'll be 52. My view of dating and age would be different from them because they're clearly younger than I am for them to even know these things. I mean, about a bunch of 52-year-olds aren't talking about modern dating in that same way. We're talking about it in relation to our age, which is what I'm saying. When they use this system, they didn't understand that you have to base it on the person's individual experience. You can't base it on someone else observing because your experience is by definition different from another human being's experience. It's personal. And years ago, one of these types of people, there's a type of person who could do this every day and have absolutely no conscience. One of these types of people didn't like that like things to be personalized because why should I be different from the groups, everyone else? Every human being was created different. That's part of why we're created the way we are and why this process is not something that can be easily, like when they want to do cloning, it's not as easy as they thought it would be. The AI that they created is based on actual human beings. So they couldn't create, meaning they couldn't play, I hate to say this, but they couldn't play God and create a human being, which God does, and he makes everyone different. They couldn't do it. So what they did was based on different human beings, but we all have different life experiences. And they can't just watch me and say, I'm thinking this, which is what they try to do. And when they try to do it, it sounds stupid. It sounds fake. And that's part of what I'm saying, that I'm coming from this from a real perspective, my real life experience. And when they were upset that I wanted to write something about my real life Bronx tale, meaning like my version of what happened in my real life, they were upset because they were like, well, you can't write it like this, you can't write it like that. And my point becomes, people have life experiences. I'm from the Bronx, born and raised, 50, almost 52 years. My life experiences give me a unique take on things. And when I'm talking about my life experiences and they're trying to insert themselves, which is what I said in the previous video, put themselves into it, they don't belong in it. If they had belonged in it, they would have been in it. They use people who were not in my life experiences. And when they talk about this and I have proof of it, I can prove literally that there are people who are inserting themselves into my life, who other people who are like, you weren't there, you weren't involved, and they intentionally didn't involve those people. And they think I'm only talking about one group of people. I'm talking about all of these people. There's a reason why all of these people are not involved in my life. There's also a reason why I can come from my life experience and say, I've done this, and other people can say, yes, she has. I was not isolated. And that's another big issue that I'm trying to get across, that I was always interacting with people. And so they said, the people running this said, well, maybe they did that intentionally to keep me from being around them. Maybe. The other big thing about that is that if I wasn't isolated but they were, I'm going to do what they normally do. Let's look at it from that perspective. I'm going to pretend I'm them and say maybe the reason why they wanted to involve me is because